Hey, welcome to Cooking the Books. It's our 4th awesome episode, and I have here with me in the Cooking the Book studio, Jami Attenberg. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
You're so professional all of a sudden. And today we're going to be cooking her book, The Melting Season. And can I just talk about your book?
Yeah,
Before
go for
I start
it.
talking to you about your book for 1 second.
Sure.
So this book, if you look at the jacket, which we were just admiring, it looks like kind of like a middle-aged book club lady book, which is cool. Middle-aged book club ladies are awesome, and everyone who has a book coming out should want those people to buy their books. What you might not suspect from looking at this sort of ambiguous woman, wheat field cover is that this book contains an extended sexual fantasy, sexual awakening scene involving a lesbian version, a transgendered version of the musical entertainer Prince.
I wonder if it's a bait and switch. There might be that going on with the book. But there's also like a lot of themes that book clubs might want to discuss. And I think
there's a lot to discuss.
There's a lot to discuss. But yeah, it's my gayest book ever.
Why are we making cheeseburgers to celebrate the gay bait and switch book?
You know, it's a road trip book, and she stops in Salt Lake City, and she eats all of these fried foods.
She mostly drinks beer on the road trip. She drinks beer,
and she eats cheeseburgers. Well, she's from Nebraska, which is pretty burger steak oriented. We
are going to try today, well, we're going to do sort of an amalgam of things, because we're going to try to recreate the Shake Shack burger, which neither of us have ever eaten, so we won't know if we got it right, but that involves making their special mystery sauce that they put on the burgers. And also we looked at Cookster.com, which is our awesome recipes sponsor. It doesn't mean they're paying us, but it just means that they are going to feature this video on their site. Hi Cookster, thanks for doing that. So we looked there to also get advice about how to make an awesome burger. So we read Steve Reichland's recipe for how to make the great all-American hamburger, and I will be incorporating some of those cooking techniques.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, cool.
So the first thing that we're going to do is make the special sauce. 3 slices of dill pickle.
When I was writing this book, all of the gay marriage stuff was kind of starting, and I was thinking it was kind of a joke that it was really happening, that people were really arguing about all of this kind of business, and then it just kept going and it became a bigger thing, and now it's like this real issue that's in our country, and it's so frustrating to me. And so I just decided that I was going to make this book where all of the positive relationships in the book were between gay people, and all the negative relationships in the book were between straight people.
You don't seem like the world's biggest fan of like committed heterosexual
No, and that's too, I'm not like, my parents are still married, and my brother and his wife are met at a very young age, and my aunt and uncle as well. Like everybody, I've certainly been exposed to it. I don't come from like some, family that was torn asunder or anything like that. But it's just not like something that's like, a big goal for me. But I think that you can be in any kind of committed relationship, and I totally support it. And I think that gay people obviously have a right to be married just as much as straight people.
Obviously.
And this book is, kind of my little testament to that fact, I would say. That's part of what's going on in the book. But this was the part I was looking forward to.
Delicious. Oh my god. I'm so excited for this. I mean, it's definitely rare. Definitely mega. You can kind of see that it's rare. The sauce really makes it.
So have you been to Shake Shack? I go for the hot dogs.
Oh.
Because they do Chicago-style hot dogs there.
Even the way you say the word Chicago, I can tell you're from there.
Yeah, it comes out.
You spent time in Nebraska while you were writing this book.
I did. I did this residency program in a town that the town in the book is inspired by this actual town, and would just go into the town and hang out at the cafe. There was like one cafe there, and eavesdrop on conversations, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's just complete. I don't know if you've ever been to Nebraska at all, but it is really quite beautiful. I mean, with big blue skies in summertime.
Well, I think you did a great job.
Thanks.
And I think we did a great job making these burgers that are awesome. They're like
slightly undercooked.
They might poison us. We might regret eating them later.
Can I sue Cooking the Books if I get sick?
For all of our Cooking the Books millions?
Yes.
Yeah, feel free.
For the cat. The
right.
raffles.
Well, you know. Yay! E. coli. Yeah, over and out.
I'm getting